Predator Drones Patrol U.S. Skies for Stray Cows by Davi Barker. Sometimes it sucks to be right. One of the exciting things about libertarians is how often our predictions come true. Whether it's the ever-increasing price of gold, the collapse of various economic bubbles, or the rise of the police state, there's usually a libertarian on the other side of every crisis saying, "Told you so." Well, now it's my turn. 2 months ago, I said it wouldn't be long before Predator drones were flying over Anytown, USA. People called me paranoid, and at the time, it was just one unmanned surveillance blimp flying over Ogden, Utah. Or at least that's all they were telling us. It seems a little-known provision in the 2005 bill authorizing the use of Predator drones along the U.S. border allowed other agencies to borrow the drones for interior law enforcement support. So now, the same MQ-9 hunter-killer drones used for CIA assassinations in Yemen and Pakistan are being used to track down stray cattle in North Dakota. No joke. They claim the Predator drones used in American skies are for surveillance and situational awareness only, and unarmed, at least for now. But that's about as comforting as a sniper in the balcony seating saying his rifle is unloaded and he's just using the scope to get a better view of the speaker. The excuse is always the same. In this case, 6 stray cows wandered into the 3,000-acre property of the Broussard family. On June 23rd, Nelson County Sheriff Kelly Janke went looking for the missing cattle, and 3 men ordered him off of their property, allegedly carrying rifles, which Janke called brandishing. Like they do. But the Broussard family are supposedly members of the Sovereign Citizens Movement, which is the FBI considers, quote, domestic extremists. So of course recovering $6,000 worth of beef required a military-grade response. Janke called in reinforcements from Highway Patrol, a bomb squad, a SWAT team, deputy sheriffs from 3 other counties, and of course, a Predator drone. The drone returned from the U.S.-Canada border and circled 2 miles above the family farm. Too high to be seen or heard. Meanwhile, Janke monitored a live, high-resolution feed on his office computer using a password-protected government website called Big Pipe. Once Janke could see all the suspects were unarmed using thermal imaging, he signaled his small army to move in and make the arrests. The first known arrests of civilians on American soil with the assistance of a Predator drone. Rodney Broussard, his wife Susan, his daughter Abby, and his 3 sons, Thomas, Jacob, and Alex, all face a total of 11 felony charges, mostly related to weapons found in their home. Although they have all been released on bail, so they must not be too dangerous. Don't worry, the 6 missing cows were recovered. Rodney was apparently under the impression the cows were unclaimed. Just a misunderstanding of open range law. Since June, Nelson County Police have used Predator drones at least 24 times. Officials say the FBI and DEA also use Predator drones in domestic investigations. Michael C. Kostelnik, a retired Air Force general who heads the office that supervises the drones, said Predators are flown in many areas around the country, not only for federal operators, but also for state and local law enforcement. So it was actually going on long before I even asked the question. Who's paranoid now? If they call on drones to recover 6 cows, do you seriously think there isn't a Predator drone flying over every city with an Occupy encampment? Here's what I want to know. If police can tell if a handful of rural gun polishers are armed using a thermal camera 2 miles in the air, why does the TSA have to cup our junk and bombard us with radiation? Don't forget to visit the official website for the Silver Circle movie. Hopefully it doesn't have the predictive power so many other libertarians have, although I'm worried that it does.